Baseball cap in our area, it's completely, totally, and utterly useless. Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to give you a few tips on things that I do to stay comfortable whenever I'm out working. As you know, I'm an owner-operator. I mean, I'm still out in the field a lot of times doing the actual work while simultaneously coordinating, running the business, doing all the hats of the company. But in this video, again, I want to share with you some items that you may not have thought about before that really will help you get through this dangerous heat that we're all kind of experiencing right now. And we're in Florida. We deal with it, really June, July, August. Those are really, really rough months, and we figured out a thing or two for, quote, beating the heat. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is get a wide brim hat, okay? Something like a cowboy style hat or a straw hat, something that has stiff sides on it and casts shade on your shoulders. That is the key, okay? I love ball caps. I wear them whenever I can, but let me tell you, your ears are going to get burned up, your face is going to get burned up, the back of your neck's going to get burned up. If you get a good hat, a good wide brim hat that will cast shade on your shoulders, it's like walking around with an umbrella, and it really will make you feel about 10 degrees cooler. So you don't have to overspend on that. Just get something cheap. You might have to get a few throughout the year, but it really, really makes a huge difference. And I view having a wide brim hat the same as I do my safety glasses. It's that important. Got to have it every single day whenever I go out. The second thing is, believe it or not, socks. Having a good quality pair of socks. My wife bought me some Merino wool socks. They're high quality socks, and for hunting a few years back, and they really have they're so much more comfortable than the Fruit of the Loom or Hangings or whatever that you get at Walmart or Target. God forbid you shop at Target. I won't go down that rabbit hole, but get yourself a good quality pair of merino wool socks. It keeps your feet cool, it wicks away moisture, and for whatever reason, I don't know how it does it, but apparently it's like antimicrobial. Your feet don't stink, and apparently it's like a very, very common thing in like hiking cultures or groups. And I just found out about it, but merino wool socks, man, it sounds like they would be hot. They're absolutely not. They are the ticket, and I find myself reaching for them all the time now. They're the only socks that I wear is merino wool socks. The next thing is having a loose-fitting vintage shirt, okay? Like a polyester / spandex mix. I know they say polyester is hot, but I've done it all. I've tried it all. And really, man, you want something that pulls the moisture away from your body, and you want something that is loose fitting. The shirts that I wear are called Sport Tech, and they actually have vents on the side. And whenever you pair that with kind of buying the shirt a size bigger than what you would normally be in, it just allows airflow and it allows your body to cool down, okay? So third thing is a vented, loose fitting shirt. The next thing is, as you are out working on the properties, you have to keep your heart rate down and pace yourself, okay? I'm not saying you need to get an Apple Watch but you can tell when your heart starts thumping. And what happens when your heart starts thumping, blood pressure goes up, everything goes, you start sweating, and it really takes a toll throughout the day. The key is to pace yourself. Whenever you are off the mower, there's no reason to walk super fast with the weed eater or kill yourself with that edger or the blower just flying around the property. Just slow yourself down and be conscious of how your heart is acting. If it's thumping and you're sweating, you're moving too fast, man. Just slow down, control your heart rate, and keep your energy up, okay? Just walk underneath that big shaded hat that you have, keep your heart rate down. It really makes a big difference. And finally is cooling off in between jobs the best that you can, okay? I've done everything from taking a bandana or a cold wrap and just wrapping it around my head and then putting my hat on top of that and then just switching it out with a different one in the cooler, every few jobs. That makes a huge difference, is keeping cold rags or cold cloths on your body. You can wrap them around your wrists, but again, I really just like switching some out in the cooler, wrapping them around your head, and you gotta be careful because that will chill you to the bone. But you don't have to go house to house to house. I preach route density on my channel, but that's not to say like, hey man, just because there's 5 houses blocked off, you know, right in a row, and you're fixing to go crush it, you shouldn't probably do that in July and August. Whenever, I mean, our heat index right now is 109, and it's stifling. And if you go out and try and rip off 5 in a row, with you and a helper, or you and a 3-man crew, that could be an hour and a half right there. You know, it could be an hour and a half of just a all-out cardio session where you're going to be done. You're going to do those 5 yards, and you've tanked yourself the rest of the day because you have not paced yourself. So guys, the recommendations I would give you is a wide brim hat, get some loose fitting shirts, use some comfortable socks, get some cold rags, and pace yourself throughout the day, okay? This is not a race to the finish line. It really isn't. Right now, what we're trying to do is just maintain, have self-preservation, and just take care of your body, man. You gotta have staying power in this industry. And if you're the guy out in the field, you have to be conscious of these things, okay? Put some sunscreen on. Y'all take care of yourself. God bless, and I will be in touch.